Hello, everyone, and welcome to Wingcat Sports. Today, we are going to give our reaction to the new helmets that the Lions released. For the first time in their history, it will be a blue helmet, and it's also supporting the old 40s, 50s, and 60s logo from when they actually won their championships. So they're kind of bringing that back from what it was. They will only be wearing these twice during the year: Monday Night Football, last game of the year against the Vikings, and it can only be worn with the grays because the NFL does not allow alternative helmets to be worn with your regular jersey, so that's why it has to be worn with the all grays. Personally, I don't like it only because of the all grays. I think it's a good color. I don't mind the logo on it. However, I would take the stripes away from behind it and just gone with the lion. I do like the helmet overall, just not with the gray jerseys.
Yeah, I love the helmet. It's kind of based on something I thought they should change to permanently a few years back. I mean, the design, the old Lions logo from the early '60s, late '50s. Um, I guess it's based on the Ford Mustang. They were trying to kind
Yes.
of like do that, so it was kind of cool. But yeah, I love it. I don't like the gray uniforms, anyways. I don't understand this solid color. It looks like they're wearing.
Will say that they would have done the same thing. If they would have worn it with blue, they would have worn
Yeah,
all
I
blue.
know.
So
I just, I would like. I love the helmet though. I
yeah.
think, like I said, they're
Oh,
going to look sharp.
I do
Uh,
like the helmet overall. I just don't. My opinion of it is lesser because of the jersey they're wearing it with. That's all.
I think some people probably don't like it because it does. The lion doesn't look ferocious enough. It is a
Some people.
throwback, nostalgic helmet. They want something a little more modern, but I think it kind of mixes both the modern and the old. And like you said, a throwback to the championship days or something. So maybe it'll bring us some luck. Um,
The only other thing, right? I don't think this will be worn any other year. I don't think it'll come back next year because I think this is only going to be like a 90th anniversary kind of helmet because
really,
it's their 90th anniversary this
I,
year. So I don't know. Maybe it'll stay potentially,
I think
but
the Lions need
honestly,
I think the Lions need a new look.
well, they
Not
will.
radical,
They'll get it next
but
year. They get new jerseys next year.
are they going
So
to be the same? I mean, are they going to be?
uh,
Do we know what they look like yet or no?
no, why would they? They're not going to
Oh,
release that early.
it's okay.
So they do get their new jerseys next year. I assume they will expand on their helmets. I think that's why I think this might be an only this year kind of helmet. Maybe I'll be wrong, but I feel like maybe it'll just be this year. They'll have the helmet for their 90th anniversary, and then we'll move on to other ideas. Maybe next year they'll have three different helmets: have a white helmet, have a blue helmet, maybe, and plus the gray.
Yeah,
Or if they get black jerseys next year, you get your black helmet. It all depends
I've
on
seen a
what they're going to
number of
plan on
really
doing.
cool helmets where all they did was change up the color scheme. The white helmet looked great. I love white helmets though. That's just something I think when the Spartans wear their white helmet, they look great. Um,
I think
so
next year you might see a white helmet when they redo their jerseys.
but I'm pretty
So,
happy. Like I said, if they're going to do something, it's like you were saying. I think the only problem, but that's a color rush. That's what all the teams are doing.
but
For
before
whatever
they had their
reason,
gray
I don't
helmets.
get it, but
It's just an NFL rule. That's why it's worn with what it is. It's worn because they don't want you wearing an alternative helmet with your regular jerseys. Your alternative helmet can only be worn with an alternative jersey.
okay.
So I doubt that was their initial plan, but they just want to do something different
How much
than
is?
the
It'd
silver
be
that they
interesting to
always
find
did.
out what it takes. I mean, I don't think teams are allowed to just change their jerseys
No, they
without
had.
age
I think it's
approval.
every 4 or 5 years you can change your jersey.
Well, we haven't changed ours in ages.
Yeah, you
So.
don't have to at the 4 or 5 year
Right.
mark, but every four to
Okay.
5 years you can change your jersey. That's why the lines are up to do a jersey modification next year. They could have done it this year. They chose not to. They're going to do it next year.
Okay.
So expect a new jersey next year. Like I said, probably with a couple different helmet designs. Keep the classic silver with the logo, and maybe get your white or get a blue besides the one they have there, or maybe all of them. I don't know how many helmets they can have in total, but I only think they can have three. So, besides the three, we'll see what happens. Overall, I don't mind the look, just not with the silver. If it was with blue or even all white with the blue helmet would have been fine.
That would be kind of cool. Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Yeah, it
You
is.
can't complain. You get something different for once. The Lions rarely ever have a different look. It's always been blue and silver, and that's it. So luckily we got a new look. Hopefully bring some luck, right? The old logo and all that fun stuff. So with that being said, right? Like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. I'll do my best to answer comments, share the video. Until next time, we'll see everybody soon.